Hey guys, what's up? It's Lindsay. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about volume and placement and your downline. And I have my kids home with me today, so they might be in the video. But last night I did a team call on this, and I wanted to kind of break it down into 3 parts. Okay, so I wanted to break it down into 3 parts, so it would be a little bit easier to understand because I kind of threw it all out there yesterday. Here you go. So I'm going to start with the very first part. When you're a brand new coach, what placement even means, why, and how you make some money from your coaches, okay? So let's start out. I have my paper here, and I'm going to use a bunch of different color markers. Alright, so here we are. Here's the paper. And that's you, okay? That circle is you. Now, you are at the top of your organization. You are the CEO of your company, right? And on you, just like we as people have 2 legs, coaches also have 2 legs, okay? They have a left leg and a right leg, just like us, right? And so as you add coaches to your organization, you can add them either on your left leg or your right leg. And I know that seems like, what does that even mean? But I'm going to show you right now, okay? So you have 2 legs, okay? And one side is your left, and one side is your right. Okay, got that? And that's you right up there, that pink circle. All right, so as you sign up coaches, the very first goal of yours is to become an Emerald coach. And the reason why you want to become an Emerald coach is because when you become an Emerald coach, you don't just make money off the 25% commission. You can make money from your coaches, from what they sell and from what their coaches sell. So that should be a very, very, very first goal of yours, is to become an Emerald coach. So that way you can start making money in a different way from just depending on you making sales, okay? So the way to become an Emerald coach, again, I apologize, my kids are in the room with me. Noelle and Oliver. And they're not going to be quiet. So let's just let them play and I'll keep going. Okay, so in order to become an Emerald coach, you need to sign up a coach on your left leg and on your right leg. Just like that. Okay? When you sign up a coach on your left leg and a coach on your right leg, you are officially an Emerald coach. Okay? So what this means now is that you qualify for Team Cycle Bonus. Now, what in the world is Team Cycle Bonus, right? What does that even mean? Okay, so Team Cycle Bonus goes on a 2-to-1 ratio. And that's how you get paid. So if you have volume, which every single thing that's sold, Shakeology, Challenge Packs, Energize, Recover, clothing now, you get volume for. So there's points that you get for it. So I'm just going to use an example of Shakeology because Shakeology is 90 volume points, okay? If someone let's say this person on your left leg sold 3 bags of Shakeology, okay? So it's 90 points times 3. They have 270 volume points. This guy. I know this is written backwards because we're like mirrored, but I'm sure you guys can read it. Then on our right leg, let's say they sold 2 bags of Shakeology. Okay, so it's 90 times 2, so they have 180 volume points. Noelle, remember I said I was making a video? Okay, So they have 180 volume points. Now, like I said, you get paid on a 2-to-1 ratio. So if this side has 200 points and this side has at least 100 points, you cycle. And when you cycle as an Emerald coach, you make $14. Okay? One cycle is $14. So, since you do have the 200 here and the 100 here, you're going to make $14. So on Thursday, when you look at your check, not only will it be the commission from whatever you sold, but it will also be $14 in there from cycling from what your coach has sold. Okay? So do you see why it's really important to start signing up coaches? Now, I know $14 doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. It's insane how fast it starts adding up to where it starts being hundreds to thousands of dollars. So it's important to get them signed up. All right, so now what happens, since you didn't use the 270, you used the 200, the 70 gets banked. You don't lose that. That goes into your carryover volume. And the 80 gets banked. So if you need that to cycle next week, they would pull from that and you would cycle. Like let's say you had 270 next week and you had 180 next week and you wanted to cycle again, right? They would pull the 70 and add it on top so you could cycle. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that volume is not lost. If it's not used, it's not lost, okay? So don't think that if you didn't cycle it, it's just gone. There is a carryover volume bank, and you can look at that in your online office under My Business, My Volume, My Carryover Volume, and you'll see how much volume is left on your left and your right leg. So you can actually figure out how much money you're going to make and how much you're going to cycle each week. Okay, so now you're an Emerald coach, and you want to get to the next level, right? And the next level... Noelle! You have to talk quietly, Pumpkin. The next level is technically a Ruby coach, but most people do just bypass that and go straight to Diamond. So I'm going to explain to you what a Diamond coach is. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to build for a Diamond coach, all right? So right now, before I get talking about exactly what a Diamond coach is, I'm going to talk about how your legs are strong and weak, okay? You know how like in yoga they say that you have one leg that's stronger than the other that you're better at balancing on? That is, it's kind of like, think of it like that, okay? One leg is stronger than the other, and it just is. Sometimes you really don't have any control of that, and I'm going to teach you why. So wherever you are placed in your downline, I'm sorry, wherever you are placed, Oliver, wherever you are placed in your upline, wherever your upline coach decided to put you in their organization, that's going to determine your strong leg and your weak leg. And the way to figure this out is if you go into, ready, I'm going to walk you through it. If you click on My Business, My Downline, and then click Graphical Genealogy, you're going to see your name on top, and then you're going to see it break off into two legs. And the one leg is going to have coaches' names that you don't recognize. That's your strong leg, okay? The other leg is going to be the one that you are going to have to build all by yourself. Your strong leg or your power leg is the leg that when your coaches, your upline coaches add people, it goes into that leg. When your coaches add people, it goes into, you'll see it goes into the leg, right? So you are going to have, you're going to go on and you're going to go and you're going to look for the leg that has people's names that you've never seen before. When you see a bunch of names that you don't know, you know those aren't your personally sponsored coaches because you didn't sign them up. That is your power leg or your strong leg. When you look on the other side and you only see coaches that are people that you signed up, your personally sponsored coaches, that's your weak leg. Okay? So, in this example, let's use our left leg as our strong leg and our right leg as our weak leg. Okay? So, and it could be flipped, just so you know. So don't get confused by that. Everyone's is going to be different. So we said our left leg is our power leg. So as our coach, our upline coach, is adding people on that side, the same side that we're added on, they're going under us, and they're starting to build this leg. I'll show you. Hold on. They're starting to build this leg for you. These aren't your coaches. These are coaches that your coach added, or maybe coaches under them added. Okay? Those are building your strong leg. Now, since that's already being built for you, in order to make the most money right away, you want to build the other side to get started. Okay? So as you are preparing to become a diamond coach, you need to have 4 coaches personally sponsored on this leg and 4 personally sponsored on this leg. But we want to make money right away, right? So we're going to add coaches to our weak leg, our personally sponsored. So now we have 2. Now we have 3. Now we have 4. Okay? So now, as our coach and the coaches that are under, like those people that are our coaches adding, are all being built onto this leg, we're building this leg. So now we're going to cycle more. Because let's say each one of these guys bought Shakeology, right? And then let's say, so now this volume, let's pretend that this volume just went up to 1,000. Because there's so many more people on there. What's the matter, bud? Come here. No, it's not here. Come sit with me. Oh, you're just playing this. Okay. Okay. I'm almost done, okay? So now you're going to have 4 coaches over here, and you have, oh, of course, here we go. And so let's say you have 500 volume now on this side. Now you're going to cycle, not 1 time, because remember it was 2 to 1. Now 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, you're going to cycle now 5 times. So 5 times 14, which I believe, oh geez, don't touch that. Which I believe, if we do 5 times 14, is 70. So you're going to make $70. And that's from your coaches. No, here, draw on this right here. Draw on that. Yeah, draw on that paper. That's from your coaches, not even you. Okay, so that's from your coaches going out there and doing work. Okay, you're going to make $70 this time around. So once you now hit 4 coaches on this leg, in order to become diamond, we do need 4 personally sponsored coaches on this leg. Yeah, you want it this way? Okay, there you go. So you're going to then, once you get your 3 here, you're going to add 3 here. Okay. So now you have 4 personally sponsored on this side. I'm going to write PS because you're going to see that a lot. And PS. PS. Okay, so now you're getting pretty close. And your volume is probably growing. Okay, you're probably making more in your checks at this point. Okay. Now, what you need, the next thing that has to happen for you to go diamond is any one of these 4 personally sponsored coaches has to get to emerald. Okay? So it could be any of them. Any one of these coaches. So let's say this coach signed up. You want Mickey Mouse on TV? Signed up 2 coaches. And let's say this coach right here signed up 2 coaches on their left and their right leg. That makes you diamond. Okay? That is what is making you diamond. And once you turn diamond, instead of cycling, making $14 per cycle, you now just bumped up to $18 per cycle. Okay? So instead of doing 14 times 5, you just made $90 instead of $70 if you had 1,000 to 500 ratio. Sorry, my son is totally throwing a fit right now. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to leave this video. This is how you get to diamond. On the next video, hopefully in quiet, I'm going to talk about where you should place your spouse and how to make the most money doing so. And how, after you've become diamond, what do you do next to grow your business to make the most money? Okay? So if you have any questions about this, just send me a message. And I hope this helps anybody who's new, because this is more for who's new. And I'm also, in my next couple of videos, going to talk more about this power leg and how that works and how that benefits you and your other coaches that are on that leg. All right, so I'm going to go take care of this guy, and I'll be back in a little bit. Bye, guys.